Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to the Blackwell Legacy. In the last episode, we finally met the mysterious Joey Malone, and Rosa began her new life as a medium, starting with our first case, investigating the ghost at the dog run. Now, I do have to admit, I've played the next 10 minutes already. Basically, I started recording this episode and unfortunately my recording glitched out, so I'm having to re-record this. So the next 10 to 15 minutes, I know what I'm doing, and then after that, we'll just try and see where I get, okay? Okay, so first things first, I want to talk to Joey.
Hey, Joey.
What is it, dear?
So we actually already asked about ghosts in the last episode, so there's nothing new there. Ask about history, ask about Joey, open notebook, nothing else to say. Let's ask about all of these.
What was Auntie Lauren like?
What do you want to know about her for?
I just do. Can't you tell me anything?
Hey, we've got lots to do. Ask me later.
Okay, then I will. Anything to say about our grandmother?
What was my grandmother like?
Her? We have to talk about her?
What's wrong with her?
Nothing. Forget it. Ask me later.
The wedding photo?
Joey, you're in this photograph.
Oh, so I am. That was Jack and Maria's wedding.
My parents?
Yeah.
And the Christmas photo?
Can you tell me anything about this picture, Joey?
Oh, yeah. I remember this. This was taken about 40 years ago. Your grandmother insisted on it.
So that's my grandmother.
Yep.
And that's my dad? And Auntie Lauren?
In the flesh.
Ooh, ask Joey to stop moving, ask Joey to leave, ask Joey about death, ask Joey about ghostly powers. So I didn't bother asking Joey to stop moving or asking him to leave. He can't leave us. He's bound to us, so there didn't seem much point. And I was assuming that asking Joey to stop moving would be used for a later puzzle, and we don't really need that now. I did, however, ask these two.
How did you die?
Excuse me? How did I die?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a personal question, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes!
Sorry. So what can you actually do?
Do?
As a ghost? Any powers or anything like that?
What you see is what you get, dear. I can float through walls as long as I'm still near you.
But you can't touch anything.
Not really.
Not really?
Well, you remember that breeze you felt when I manifested myself last night?
Yeah.
That's the extent of my physical presence.
I kind of want to use that phrase more. When I manifested myself.
Neat trick, huh?
Not really.
Everyone's a critic.
And we can ask Joey what he thinks about the case.
I don't suppose you'd know anything about JoAnn, would you?
Nope, no more than you. Judging by the picture, she knows that sob story in the park. But that's all.
JoAnn's suicide, any thoughts?
Why would JoAnn commit suicide?
Who knows? Maybe she was in a hurry.
That's not funny.
You want a different answer, ask a different ghost.
What do you think of Adrian?
Adrian? His parents must have really hated him to saddle him with that name.
Joey.
Still, to be sharing a floor with a bevy of young college ladies. Maybe he doesn't have it so bad.
So I really don't get this. I know that Adrian is a gender-neutral name. However, I've always associated Adrian with being a boy's name. And maybe that's an American thing. Adrian is more commonly used for young ladies over there. I'm not sure. It's not like the name Marion, where, if I said, come meet my friend Marion, I'd go thinking, oh, it's a young lady, and then if it was like a big burly dude, I'd be like, oh, I'm terribly sorry, but and maybe it is just an American thing.
What do you think of Kelly?
That kid? I suppose once you get past all that metal, and the clothes and the hair and the nasty makeup, not to mention the skin, and the nasty attitude, maybe. Nah, forget it.
Damn.
You're sure that the ghost you saw is the girl in this picture?
Positive.
That's a very strong coincidence.
When it comes to your family, kid, there are no coincidences. It's like trouble goes out of its way to find you.
How reassuring.
Just calling him as I see him.
Fair dues, fair dues.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that we have a photo of 3 girls and 2 of them are dead. That does not sit right with me.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Now, when I first played this, my thinking was to go to Nishanti and ask to walk Moti. However, that wasn't an option, sadly. I thought that if we could bring Moti to the dog run, we could show him to the girl, and then that might trigger something, because I do believe she's talking about the dogs. When she said, they run from me, they all run from me, why do they run away? I think she's talking about dogs. She did have something interesting to say. Nishanti, I mean.
Come in. Welcome back, Rosa. Come in. Are you all right, Rosa? You look a little preoccupied.
I'm fine.
That's odd. Moti never acts like that.
Oh, jeez. In case you haven't noticed, some animals can sense me. Are you getting a good look, Mutt? Boo!
Poor Moti.
What's gotten into you, Moti? I'm sorry, he must be sick or something.
It's all right.
God, that makes me feel bad. Like, if she takes this dog to the vet and gets stuck with, like, an exorbitant vet bill, oh. Yeah, ask about sensing.
You said yesterday that you sense things.
Yes?
Could you tell me more about that?
Well, I'm not psychic or anything, if that's what you mean. I'm just observant. Anyone could tell something was wrong if they kept their eyes open. Speaking of which, care to tell me what's wrong?
What do you mean?
You look ill at ease, uncomfortable. The way your eyes keep moving back and forth. Is everything all right?
Say you're fine, kid.
I'm fine.
Yep, everything's just dandy.
Just Andy.
And could you stop looking at me? I mean, I know it's hard.
I see. Well, I'm here if you need me.
You know, while we're here, we might as well feed Moti again.
Could I feed Moti another treat?
Sure. Here, take another. I have plenty.
Because he's a good bubba.
Well, I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa. Come
Thank
back whenever
you.
you'd like.
Thank you, Nishanti.
Come here, boy.
Yeah, let's try and calm him down a little bit.
There's nothing to be afraid of, I hope.
Oh, I'm sorry that Joey was so mean to you.
Go get it.
Yeah, bye now.
See ya.
All right, but this is the last one.
No, it isn't. You know that. I know that.
Go get it.
Yeah, okay, we can head out now.
So, dogs can see you, huh?
Dogs, cats, birds, any dumb animal.
So what does that make me?
I don't know. A gerbil? You kind of look like a gerbil.
Shut up.
Thanks. Okay, so from here, I headed back to Brittany Hall dorm. I wanted to speak to Kelly. And her room, if I'm remembering correctly, was the one immediately after the water fountain? Yeah, this one.
Yeah, open.
After you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And here we are, JoAnn and her 2 friends. The future Mrs. Davenport, the future mayor of New York City, the future Miss America.
The future Mrs. Davenport? I wonder what that means. I recognize her. That's JoAnn. That's her, the ghost in the park. She looks so happy here. I wonder
She
what happened to
does.
make her Like that.
All of them look happy. I do find it very sad what happened to these two. We know that JoAnn committed suicide. This one, I don't know if she was murdered, if maybe she committed suicide also. I really don't know, but they seem so happy, and I feel like something must have happened to the three of them. Well, two of them currently, but I don't like the fact that the game is lumping this girl in with these two, so I think we're probably going to find her dead at some point. Yeah, I just feel badly for the three of them. And a notebook.
There's a notebook on JoAnn's desk. Can I?
No. JoAnn and I might not have been buddies, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some stranger paw through her stuff.
And this is a telephone, but I'm gonna leave that for right now.
I'm not getting into Kelly's bed. She hates me enough already.
I keep getting confused between the examine and the interact buttons. Excuse me.
It's the only bed in the room. I guess Kelly got rid of the other bed after JoAnn left.
That is dark, disrespectful. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I get that Kelly didn't like JoAnn, but to get rid of her bed literally the day after she jumped off the roof is very insensitive, I feel.
The window has safety bars on it. I guess that's kind of ironic in a morbid kind of way.
Very morbid.
She's covered her wall with rock posters. Could I ask you some follow-up questions, Kelly?
Fine. Make it quick.
Give thanks for her generosity, inquire about her state of mind, ask permission to search the place, question her, say goodbye. I didn't ask either of these when I first did this, because Kelly, she strikes me as the kind of person who's like, don't waste my time with unnecessary words. So I didn't think she'd appreciate either of these. I will ask for permission.
Can I take a look around?
What for?
Just to see if I can find anything else about JoAnn.
What, you're a detective now? Well, forget it.
Which she denies.
Could you tell me about the other two girls in the photo?
Oh, them.
You know them.
Only through JoAnn.
Do you know their names?
Blonde girl is Allie, I think. And the Asian girl, she's Susan. Tried to avoid them when they were here.
Really? Why?
Look, I need my space. JoAnn needed her friends around her. So whenever JoAnn turned this place into social central, I had to split. They didn't care for me, and I didn't much care for them.
Yeah, it's an introvert and an extrovert sharing a room. I'm pretty introverted myself, so I do get where Kelly is coming from.
Do you know anyone named Davenport?
No, but it's a stupid name.
It's written right over here on JoAnn's bulletin board.
You think I care what she does? I mean, what she did? I mean, I don't know anyone with that name. Sorry.
Okay.
Do you know anything about JoAnn's friend Allie?
You mean Miss Blondie?
Yeah.
I know enough, which isn't much. She was over here all the time visiting JoAnn. She was kinda sweet, I guess. Laughed all the time. Oh, 'cause I was annoying. So it was usually my cue to get out of here. What do you want to know about her?
I'm having difficulty finding her. Would you know where she is?
I don't know. She could be anywhere. Studying, partying.
Pushing up daisies.
Joey.
Huh?
Nothing.
Right.
I don't suppose you know anything about Susan.
Not much. Quiet, I guess. Maybe she just didn't talk around me. I never stuck around long enough to get to know her.
Okay.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Thanks again, Kelly.
Whatever.
Now then, we need to get that notebook. And as I discovered when I played through this the first time, we can't talk to Joey in public. He shushes us, presumably because, you know, Rosa chatting to him would make Rosa look like she were crazy. So, it didn't take me long to figure this out. We used the telephone.
Can I use your phone?
What?
It'll only take a second.
Fine. Just hurry up.
Who do you think you're calling.
I'm calling you, mate.
I'm not
No,
getting
no,
into
no, no,
Kelly's
no.
bed. She hates me enough already.
Joey, stop moving.
Apparently, that's Joey.
Come on.
Hello, could I speak to
There we
Joey,
go.
please? Hi, Joey? Yes, I had some questions for you.
There you go.
Not bad, kid, not bad. If you got something to say it quick. Lady Pincushion here is starting to look a little hot under the collar.
And inquiring about a distraction, that's what I went with at first. Doesn't really do anything. He just kind of says, oh, well, what can I do? You need to request a performance.
You performed a little trick for me earlier. I'd like you to repeat it for me.
Trick?
Joey, do you see the pile of papers on the desk?
Yeah?
I need you to work your magic on them.
Sure, I can handle that.
Thanks again, Kelly.
Yeah, sure.
And there we go.
Nice one.
And with that, we are done with Kelly. Thank you for your time, miss.
So, congratulations, kid. You committed your first burglary.
Is that what I just did?
For the greater good, kid, for the greater good.
That makes me feel so much better.
Now then, let's have a look at that notebook.
Looks like standard poli-sci lecture notes. It looks like JoAnn liked to doodle in class. The last set of notes in this notebook are pretty strange. I'd better take a closer look.
JoAnn and someone who got crossed out. Susan and Alexander. So many men, so little time. Ali and... question mark. Okay, so now we know that Susan's boyfriend is called Alexander Davenport. And apparently Ali liked to date a lot. JoAnn had recently split up, I would guess. And the last one. Can't hear the professor. I no longer care. He won't leave me alone. Can't concentrate. Allison is gone. He made her go. Susan is gone too. They won't let me see her. I am the only one left. Have to hold on. What do you want? What do you want? There's that he again. He won't leave me alone. Also, we know that Ali's full name is Allison. Now, when I first played this, I went and asked Adrian if he knew anything about this. He didn't. And then I went back to Rosa's apartment to try and do research. However, it seems that we don't have enough information. Basically, Ali and Susan are too common a name. Also, did I have to... Yeah. No.
I wonder if there's a connection between Ali and this Alexander.
That was a misclick.
I think it's safe to say that these refer to the same person.
There we go. Yeah, so I got back to Rosa's apartment, I did some research, nothing came up, and that's when my recording glitched. So from here, I am playing blind. So I'm pretty sure we've exhausted everything at the dorms. There's nothing we can do at Rosa's apartment, and I can't see any reason why we would have to go to Bellevue, so I guess that does just leave us with Washington Square Park. Maybe we can try and trigger her memory with the names. Ali and Susan, because, I mean, that is Ali. It should be Ali.
I don't want to, but I guess we should talk to the ghost again.
Don't worry. I'll do the talking.
Thank you, Joey. How kind of you.
Hey there. Remember me?
No. Maybe.
Tell her the truth, go easy on her, avoid the subject, get right to the questions.
Young lady, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
It's so quiet.
Sweetheart, are you listening to me?
I don't think she is.
The Deacon made them go away.
Listen,
Oh.
you don't have to worry about it anymore. Whatever it is, just let go.
He haunts my dreams. He gets into my head. He poisoned me. He's trying to kill me.
But you're... Oh, forget it.
Ooh. That's interesting. The Deacon. member of the church?
Are you friends with a girl named JoAnn?
JoAnn? JoAnn? Beware of JoAnn when her plans unfurled, for she intends to take over the world. She had to go away. He drove her away. She didn't understand.
On the board, it did say that JoAnn wanted to become the future mayor of New York City.
Do you know why JoAnn killed herself?
JoAnn? She can't be dead. She's going to change the world. She's not dead. Even though she had to go away. They all had to go away because of the Deacon.
How about Adrian? Do you know him?
Adrian the man. The man with the plan.
That's intriguing.
Do you know Kelly?
Kelly, crazy Kelly, made of ice jelly. We all drove her away. But that was okay. It wasn't the Deacon's fault. It was hers.
Damn. That seems very cold to me. These three girls, they didn't really like Kelly. To be fair, she was kind of standoffish, and so I take from that they went out of their way to make her uncomfortable. Damn.
Is your name Allie?
Yes, that's me. Allie Montego of Story and Song. She kisses the boys, but not for long.
Cute. Well, Allie Montego. At least we've confirmed who you are.
And Susan?
Can you tell me about your friend Susan?
Quiet Sue. Little Lady Lee. Always neat and always fair. Won't say much, but you'll know she's there.
Lady Lee?
She had to go away. Stupid Deacon. Sending away all my friends. Even the little ones.
Susan Lee. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Lee is a very common Asian surname. Oh no, that isn't really gonna narrow down our search.
Do you know anyone named Alexander Davenport?
On a date with Alexander the Great. Was it an accident, or was it just fate?
Can you tell me who the Deacon is?
The Deacon is the Deacon. We called him and he came. He got into my head. He's scared. He's diseased. He's made me diseased too. Now everyone goes away.
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Does she have anything to say about herself? Anything else to say?
Can you tell me anything about yourself, Allie?
Allie Montego of
Okay.
Song. She kisses a
Yeah, I'll just skip that. Okay.
Look, just sit tight. We'll figure this out, and we'll be back.
That place is creepy.
What, you don't like dogs?
You know what I mean.
Now that we've got her full name, we can use that to look her up on the computer. I do find that interesting. We called to him and he came. Do some research. We haven't looked up these ones yet.
And Alexander Davenport was listed as being on the hockey team at NYU. It doesn't say anything else about him, though.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna be NYU students.
That's too common a word. Whoever the Deacon is, I don't think I'll find him this way. Allie Montego. Let's see if I can find her. She apparently spent some time on a spiritual internet forum. She was looking for information about Ouija boards?
Girl,
Are
no.
Ouija boards dangerous? She asked. Can they call anything evil? And if so, how do you get rid of it?
Oh, jeez. Another bunch of hacks messing with those stupid boards.
This has happened before?
A few times. Those things are nothing but trouble.
And this is why I don't fuck about with the occult. That is a strong no.
Lee is a pretty common name, but it should narrow things down. I think I got her. Susan Lee, 18 years old, was admitted to Bellevue Hospital last week after an apparent suicide attempt.
I think that's our girl.
Oh, that is interesting.
There are so many sites about this, and they all contradict each other. There's no way to really tell fact from fiction.
Okay. So, it didn't say, but I am gonna guess that Ali also committed suicide. Just because that would make the most sense. If you've got 3 girls, one of them successfully commits suicide, one of them attempts to commit suicide, and the other is dead. From a storytelling standpoint, it would make sense that the third also committed suicide. We called to him.
The girls were interested in Ouija boards, and they are all haunted by someone named the Deacon. Could there be a connection?
Dude, there has to be. There has to be.
That's too common a word.
Oh, come on.
Whoever the Deacon is, I don't think I'll find him this way.
Let's see what Joey has to say.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah?
So the ghost's name is Allie,
Looks like it.
and she's trapped in the dog run at Washington Square Park,
That's where she is.
and we have to save her.
Yep.
Is this going to be a typical day from now on?
You'll look back on this as one of the normal ones.
Seriously?
I don't suppose you know anything about Susan.
Nope, no more than you.
Any idea who the Deacon might be?
No idea. Although, he must be a pretty formidable fellow considering what's been going on.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
So we can go and visit Susan now. Hopefully. They mentioned that she'd been taken to Bellevue.
Man, I hate this place. I was stuck here for 25 years. Why'd you have to drag me back here, huh?
Well, we've got to go visit Susan. Yeah, ask about Susan Lee.
Is Susan Lee a patient here?
Susan? Yeah, we've got her. She came in about a week ago.
Can I see her?
May I visit Susan Lee?
Sure, if you're on the approved guest list. What was your name again?
Oh, no.
Rosangela Blackwell.
Sorry, you're not on the list. She'll be out in a week. You can visit her then.
Thanks.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Where? Oh, God. I can tell this is where we need to go. Nashanti isn't going to have anything interesting to say. We've exhausted all of our options at Brittany Hall dorm. I mean, we could go and ask Ali about the Deacon and the Ouija boards, but that's not going to give us any information on Susan. Oh!
The school thought that Adrian was a girl because of his name. Alex could also be a girl's name. I wonder.
And Alex will be on the approved list.
It's the security guard for the hospital.
Talk to him.
I'd like to see Susan Lee, please.
I told you, you're not on the guest list.
Oh, well, that's because...
Blame the system, blame your memory, blame the guard, blame Susan, accept your losses. Our memory?
I gave you the wrong name.
You did what?
Yeah, gave the wrong name. Sorry, it's a character in a play I'm in.
Oh, God, Rosa. That was a bad excuse.
That's the best you could come up with?
Really? Well, what is your name?
I am Alex Davenport.
My name is Alex Davenport.
Huh. Your name is on the list.
Can I go in now?
Sure. I'll notify the nurse that you're coming. She'll take you in.
Thanks.
Thank you. There we go. Ooh.
Alexander?
No,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Where's Alexander?
Tell the truth, tell a white lie, feign confusion. We should be honest.
He's not here.
They told me he was coming.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
He doesn't want to see me anyway. Who are you?
My name is Rosangela. I'd like to talk to you if that's okay.
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not a doctor, but I'd still like to talk to you if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get right to it. Inquire about her state of mind. Try to relate to her. Consult your notes. I think that maybe Rosa would feel a bit uneasy being here. Just that, her aunt spent 25 years in here. She probably thought, I'll never have to come back. And here she is in one of these rooms. So I think just get right to it.
So, Susan, could you tell me what brought you here?
I don't know. They think I'm crazy.
Are you? Crazy, I mean.
I don't know. They think so.
JoAnn's suicide. Yeah, let's just go through all of these.
I'd like to talk to you about your friend JoAnn.
You know JoAnn?
Sort of.
What about her?
Can you tell me about her?
She's JoAnn. That's all.
Do you know why JoAnn killed herself? Susan?
She just did. Don't know why.
She's stonewalling us, which is worrying.
Do you know JoAnn's roommate Kelly?
Yeah, sorta. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know what happened to Allie?
Yeah.
Do you know why she did it?
No.
Susan, can you tell me why you're here? What happened?
Nothing. Just nothing.
She's very defensive.
Susan, can you listen to me? You're not crazy. I know what happened. You summoned the Deacon with a Ouija board.
No, that didn't really happen.
Susan, you don't have to pretend. I believe you.
You do?
Whatever happened, I believe you.
He still comes to me. The drugs keep him away during the day, but when I sleep, he enters my head and he won't stop screaming. I thought I was crazy, but JoAnn and Allie, how could it happen to all three of us? It's impossible.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The Deacon is real?
I believe so, yes.
Are you here to help me?
I'm going to try.
Thank God. I was ready to die here, but...
I know. Can I ask you some questions about what happened?
Sure. Ask whatever you want.
Okay. Will she say something different now?
Can you tell me anything about JoAnn?
JoAnn wanted to save the world, but she couldn't even save her friends. After Allie went, JoAnn couldn't take it. She blames herself, but it's not her fault. I don't blame her for it. Any of it. It was only luck that I ended up here and didn't die.
Do you know why JoAnn killed herself?
Yes. The Deacon. He got in our heads. His voice keeps pleading, babbling. Nothing shuts him up. Just keeps going. I just wanted quiet. Peace and quiet. That's why JoAnn jumped off the roof. She was willing to give anything to just keep him quiet. Even her life.
Okay, so they're mucking about with a Ouija board. Bad idea. They summon the Deacon, who I'm guessing is some kind of demon or whatever, and he won't shut up, and basically he drives them all to commit suicide. Damn.
Was Kelly involved in any of this?
Kelly? JoAnn's roommate?
Yeah.
No. She always left when we came over. She didn't like us much. But that's okay. We didn't like her either.
Damn.
Can you tell me about Allie?
Allie. Oh, I miss her so much. The sweetest, funniest person in the world. You couldn't help but smile with her around. She was always dragging us out on some adventure. She was so different. Every other girl had pictures of boys on their walls. She had pictures of dogs. She loved dogs. She was studying to be a vet to take care of them. And now she can't.
Oh.
She was the first of us to go. Why is that? How come the strongest of us was the first to break down?
That is very sad.
We've already established this. I don't need to bring it up again.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about Alex?
Alex was my boyfriend, I guess. But since I came here, he won't see me anymore. Just as well. The jerk.
Yeah. Screw him. You deserve better.
So what happened to you, Susan? What did the Deacon do to you?
The same thing he did to the others. Got into my head and just wouldn't keep quiet. It was just so noisy inside my head. I had to do something. I saw the speeding taxi, and I just... Well, you know, here I am.
Were you hurt?
No, the driver hit the brakes in time. Taxi missed me completely. Then the stupid cop on the corner dragged me here. Can't even kill myself right.
Oh, sweetheart, don't say it like that, love.
I have to go now, Susan, but I'll come back to check on you again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Look, Joey, it's starting to get dark.
Yeah, I can see that. Was it the darkness that gave it away?
I'm just saying.
Okay, and with that, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next, hopefully, we can sort things out for Susan and help Allie cross over peacefully. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.